Collective, they're watching you win from the sidelines. 9 of Pentacles, I feel you leveled up in silence. No need to announce the moves. You let the results speak, and now they can't stop watching. Every win reminds them of what they lost when they underestimated you. 6 of Wands, I see the recognition you used to chase now finding you. People clapping, doors opening. The spotlight is yours, but not because you begged for it. You earned it, and the ones who threw shade, now they hiding in it. Queen of Pentacles, spirit is showing me your glow up ain't just outer, it's rooted. You're grounded in peace, surrounded by grace and covered in abundance. You're not bitter, you're just better. And they got to watch you thrive in a life they thought you'd never reach. Tag someone who stayed down when everyone dipped. Aries, they're watching you win from the sidelines. 9 of Pentacles, I feel you built this all on your own. No cosigns, no clout boosts, just grind. They thought you needed them to make it, but you turned solitude into success. 6 of Wands, I see your name in rooms they tried to keep you out of. Now you're getting flowers, applause, respect. And the same ones who doubted you, they watching with tight chests and fake claps. Queen of Pentacles, spirit is showing me you're not just shining, you're stable, you're protected, you're soft and solid, unbothered, unreachable. And if they ever get a chance to come close again, it'll be as a witness, not a participant. Tag someone who stayed down when everyone dipped. Taurus, they're watching you win from the sidelines. 9 of Pentacles, I feel you got tired of waiting on apologies and support, so you went and secured it all on your own. You poured into yourself, and now your energy feels expensive because it is. They never thought you'd flourish without them, but baby, you did. 6 of Wands, I see you walking into the rooms with your head high, getting respect, recognition, and real love. Meanwhile, they stuck on the sidelines watching the version of you they swore would never exist. Queen of Pentacles, spirit is showing me your stability hits different now. You're not just surviving, you're nurturing your peace, protecting your bag, and moving with quiet power. They wanted to see you fold, but now they got to watch you reign. Tag someone who stayed down when everyone dipped. Gemini, they're watching you win from the sidelines. 9 of Pentacles. I feel you stopped explaining yourself. You let your growth speak louder than any comeback. They thought you'd crumble when they left, but you turned the silence into a strategy. 6 of Wands, I see people clapping now, but the ones watching the hardest, they never thought you'd be the one. Now you're trending in real life, winning in peace, shining without trying. Queen of Pentacles, spirit is showing me you're grounded and glowing. You're not chasing, you're choosing. You turned your pain into profit, your lessons into legacy, and they're stuck watching what they tried to block unfold anyway. Tag someone who stayed down when everyone dipped. Cancer, they're watching you win from the sidelines. 9 of Pentacles, I feel you were always the loyal one, but loyalty to the wrong people drained you. So you shifted that love inward and built your own empire out of what they left you with. 6 of Wands, I see you celebrated now, praised for the very qualities they once ignored. They had front row seats to your struggle, but now they only get the highlight reel. No access to your wins, just the view from a distance. Queen of Pentacles, spirit is showing me your softness became your strength. Your consistency became your crown. You didn't clap back, you cashed in, and they got to live with the fact that they're no longer part of the picture. Tag someone who stayed down when everyone dipped. Leo, they're watching you win from the sidelines. 9 of Pentacles, I feel you stopped proving your worth. You knew what you brought to the table, so you built your own. Now your glow is natural, your joy is real, and they're stunned by your shine. 6 of Wands, I see admiration from everywhere, but none hits harder than the envy coming from those who doubted you. They expected a meltdown. You gave them a masterpiece. Queen of Pentacles, spirit is showing me you're powerful and poised. You're not bragging. You're just living, and your peace is louder than any revenge could be. Now they stuck watching while you elevate without effort. Tag someone who stayed down when everyone dipped. Virgo, they're watching you win from the sidelines. 9 of Pentacles, I feel you stopped waiting on recognition. You gave yourself credit. You gave yourself grace. And that's when everything shifted. Six of Wands, I see your name mentioned now, not for clout, but because you showed up and showed out. They never thought your quiet moves would be so loud in the end. Queen of Pentacles, Spirit is showing me you've turned your focus inward. Now your routine breeds results and your peace is protected like gold. They watching from the outside, wishing they never fumbled your presence. Tag someone who stayed down when everyone dipped. Libra, they're watching you win from the sidelines. Nine of Pentacles. I feel you gave so much to others, but when it came time for you, crickets. So you flipped the script and gave all that energy to your own growth. Six of Wands, I see your balance return, but this time it's not for everyone. You're being celebrated, admired, and finally seen for who you are on your own terms. Queen of Pentacles, Spirit is showing me you're nurturing a life that feels good to you. You're not performing. You're not overextending. And they're stuck watching you win with a piece they can't disturb. Tag someone who stayed down when everyone dipped. Scorpio, they're watching you win from the sidelines. Nine of Pentacles. I feel they thought silence meant weakness, but your solitude was your strategy. You rebuilt from rock bottom, and now your presence commands attention. Six of Wands, I see people noticing your resilience, your rise, your reinvention. They didn't expect you to come back better, but here you are. Unreachable, unapologetic Queen of Pentacles. Spirit is showing me you're rooted in wisdom now. You're stacking your blessings and protecting your peace like currency. They don't get to come close anymore. Just watch and wish tag someone who stayed down when everyone dipped. Sagittarius, they're watching you win from the sidelines. Nine of Pentacles. I feel you always had the vision, but people only believed in it once it bloomed. You stayed 10 toes down, and now the harvest is yours. Six of Wands. I see you walking into new spaces, getting seen, getting paid, getting blessed. The same ones who ignored you, now they watching your every move like fans. Queen of Pentacles. Spirit is showing me you've mastered the art of being grounded while flying high. You don't need the crowd. You've got clarity, you've got peace, and you've got results they can't deny. Tag someone who stayed down when everyone dipped. Capricorn, they're watching you win from the sidelines. Nine of Pentacles. I feel you turn pressure into progress. You never broadcasted your pain. You just work. Now, success is your soft revenge. Six of Wands. I see your discipline paying off. Everything they doubted you for, you're doing now effortlessly, and they got to swallow the fact they were wrong about you. Queen of Pentacles. Spirit is showing me you're a fortress now. Still kind, still giving, but no longer available to those who couldn't match your loyalty. They watching, but they'll never get that version of you again. Tag someone who stayed down when everyone dipped. Aquarius, they're watching you win from the sidelines. Nine of Pentacles. I feel you stopped trying to fit in. You embraced your difference, and that's when your real power activated. They laughed before. Now they study your every move. Six of Wands. I see you getting noticed for being you, not watered down, not edited, just real. And your authenticity is the very thing they tried to make you doubt. Queen of Pentacles. Spirit is showing me your value has always been there, but now you know it too, and that makes you unstoppable. They watching your wins like episodes because they no longer get to be part of the cast. Tag someone who stayed down when everyone dipped. Pisces, they're watching you win from the sidelines. Nine of Pentacles. I feel they mistook your softness for weakness, but while they were sleeping on you, you were dreaming bigger, and now it's your reality. Six of Wands, I see you glowing differently, walking in purpose, walking in peace, and they got to live with the fact that they let a real one go. Queen of Pentacles, Spirit is showing me you're flowing in abundance now, not just money, but joy, clarity, protection. They thought they broke you, but all they did was push you towards your power. Tag someone who stayed down when everyone dipped.